What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Phoenix here, and welcome back to a brand new Marvel Spider-Man 2 informational video. And in today's video, turns out that we may have been completely wrong, since Kraven is not going to be the final boss in the game. Like, we already know it's going to be Venom, so without a doubt, if you guys haven't already, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button down below. And without a doubt, let's go ahead and get into it. So this article from thegamerant.com says, while Kraven the Hunter and the Lizard are great villains in their own right, they do not compare to Venom's significance in the Spider-Man canon. Moreover, the first game hooked fans up with its narrative by creating emotional tension between Peter Parker and Dr. Octavius, whose eventual fall into villainy as Dr. Octopus served as a powerful moment in the game. There's a high chance that Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be looking to recreate the same magic by making its final boss one of Spider-Man's closest friends, which in this case is Harry Osborn, being teased as Venom. After all, Miles Morales already did the same thing by pitting Miles against one of his dearest friends, Finn Mason. Now, from this, it seems like they are trying to recreate that, and you guys already know in the trailer, it seems that Harry is going to be playing a huge part. We already know it's going to be playing a huge part, and with that, that would also mean that it would be way more personal of a story, is what I'm guessing, because for one, Harry has been Venom in Ultimate Spider-Man before, and we already know for a fact that when Harry gets the Venom symbiote, he falls into a whole entire coma in the show, but it seems like they're taking that a bit further, which means, if I am correct, then that would honestly mean that Harry would potentially end up dying, which will result in Norman becoming Goblin in Marvel Spider-Man 3. Now, obviously, seeing as that they obviously recreated that along with that in Marvel Spider-Man 2018, they did do a great job at creating that emotional tension, because as you guys know, in Marvel Spider-Man 2018, Doc was Peter's mentor, and seeing him, like, you know, as transforming into Dr. Octopus, this was a pivotal moment in the game that shocked Peter to death. And also along with that, that can also be said about Miles and Finn Mason. Now, following that, it says, usually it's Eddie Brock that hosts the Venom symbiote. However, the ending of the first game suggested that in this iteration of Spider-Man and universe, Harry Osborn is the one that comes into contact with the alien symbiote as a result of his father's experimental treatment for Harry's illness. As Peter's best friend, Harry, and his eventual reveal as the Venom will have a heavy impact on Peter and Miles, and their face-off is bound to be one with high stakes involved. Thus, it makes perfect sense for Marvel Spider-Man 2 to feature Venom as its final boss. Now, I 100% do agree with this, because for one, it would be a lot more personal for Peter to fight his best friend, due to the fact that, you know, at some point, Harry's going to figure out that Peter is Spider-Man through him getting the symbiote removed off of Peter, or, you know, at some point Peter's going to realize that it's bad for him, which we already know that's going to happen. He's going to be able, Peter's going to rip it off, and it would go straight to Harry. And as you know, the symbiote has all of Peter's memories of being Spider-Man, and if they get transferred back to Harry, then Harry would honestly know that Peter is Spider-Man. So my guess is for the fact that at some point in the game, Harry is going to figure out that Peter is Spider-Man through the Venom symbiote, because he's going to realize it is going to be insane once he does see that Peter has been lying to him since he got the powers for him to be Spider-Man. So it would make honest sense right there for Venom to be the final boss fight, because after that, Harry could die. That would be leading us into the third game where we have Goblin. But without a doubt, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like on the video. And without a doubt, it's from the boy Phoenix, and I'll see you guys later with another spectacular, Spidey, webtastic banger.